It's currently 13, roughly 15 people. So I have to say, I, IU, Israel United, or IC, Israel, Hebrew, Israelites, all these groups in the Muslim group, all y'all claiming Yahushua the Christ and the laws of Moses. If you're not talking about separated, buy your own land and build the houses, like I said, you got various groups from all different walks of life that claim the faith. So you basically would be missing nothing at all. Like I said in my other video, I'm not saying frantically leave, but consciously preparing to leave and buy land and start up your own shit. You a fraud. You're basically what Yahushua said. You are of the world. A lot of them be spiritually fucking when they, especially maybe out there in the streets and other type of wild shit. As a now retired truck driver, rather than injury or just see same nastiest of the jobs or employers, I have traveled this country, as it says in Esdras. I have traveled the land and understand what evil is. This is how cancel culture is. That's how the majority of the U.S. acts. When even if it doesn't involve a person, if you attack somebody and it's like a behavior in which they do, they get offended as though that you're attacking them. As Wisdom of Suleiman chapter 2 states, let our strength be our numbers. So even when it doesn't, that's what I said, even when it doesn't concern somebody, if it's something that touches on what the general population do, they all attack you, even if it doesn't concern them. That's why I was saying, if you were really a Israelite and practicing the laws of Moses, you don't see why. Like I said, why would you want to raise your children in this? You can buy land, you can go off grid, you have all these doctors, lawyers, school teachers, carpenters, electricians, engineers, all the professions you have here, you have there. On top of that, like I said, all these work from home jobs. Like if COVID didn't show you anyway, because now, as it says in Revelation 18, that you don't receive her sins nor her plagues, therefore her vaccines, you are subjecting your children that claim the Torah to this path of life. And if you irritated and you raising them, and a lot of you came from the streets, so you actually transitioned over. If you're raising your children into the faith and they never stray and it annoys you, how much more will it annoy your children? As you see, when you say cancel, right now I got some dudes, I'll see dudes spiritually attacking you, you want that for your children? When you simply, right now I'm doing nothing wrong except for, as my whole the past 13 years, as my man Paul said, I become the enemy because I tell the truth. You know your children will be attacked for simply stating, in fact, my other video, if you're so real, I'm saying real shit, shouldn't the real ones be supporting me? If you're going to get attacked, if your children are going to get attacked just for being themselves and being honest, down the middle, down the line, etc., why would you want to raise your children in this nasty ass, hateful sodomy? See, I said Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed not because they was homo, but as I said, when Lot had the visiting otherworldly beings, they wanted to rape them, showing the defiled, nasty, detestable energy and mental that they had. It's similar to today. You can't even say induce, and of course there's a lot of rapists, even recently. That group, the LGBT, that's been taking everybody's spotlight. Like I said, the civil rights covered human rights, sexuality, and all that happened back in 2020 was they affirmed that it does cover it. So as you see with the LGBT, they're now saying that sex traffickers should remain misdemeanors, not felonies. And they say a lot of it targets a lot of LGBT. As the boy made the video, if they do that shit, it's supposed to target them. But also, it's like it even had a topic regarding sodomy. And they were saying, oh, yeah, it shouldn't be changed because it's going to target a lot of LGBT. It's like, well, if they're raping little boys or have sex with little boys, they're supposed to be targeted. The fuck? But this is see right there, all this crazy stuff going on. These are the times that the scriptures, especially Revelations, tell you to get ready for separation. But you, as a devout Israel, because you're probably spiritually fucking while preaching the word. Like I said, I'm 12 years modified celibate. In the times where the modification comes in, which is masturbation, is because I got a bunch of nasty, filthy motherfuckers spiritually hopping in my shit when I be like, nah, and basically spiritually raping you, even though it's some spiritual gay shit. So that's the reason. As I say, my other video, Awaken Aura, absorbing how to read and see auras and how the energy healing for empaths, you start taking on the energy. See, you take on the energy which is surrounding you. So if somebody keep hopping your shit with some nasty ass shit, eventually you're gonna. That's why it says it will destroy you to other destruction. Come out of them, my people. It's not your home. It's defiled. It will destroy you to other destruction. Come out, touch with not unclean, I receive you. So not only the Bible, but also spiritual books are confirming. I think you go back to Kemet, the Buddha, all that. They all confirm the same shit. With thousands of years of practice and teachings and understanding has showed you can't be on top of that physics. If you have one mass and another mass of different frequencies, the other mass will force the other mass out. They cannot occupy the same space. So when Yahushua was talking that separate shit, he's spitting physics. For all those who deny the Bible, my other video, they deny the Bible, but yet the Bible is confirming physics, or the physics or science is confirming the Bible. So all y'all hype about the scriptures, well, that's physics. Now what's your argument? You can't have this type of chi with that type of chi and expect it to coexist. Or on top of it, as they talking about now, it's the Civil War and all that shit. But that's why I was saying I get attacked just for simply being me, speaking truth, and most of the time for one to be left alone. I'm introverted. I'm not an extrovert. A lot of dudes say spoiled brat syndrome. Never been told no, so they get mad when you be like, yo, can you leave me the fuck alone? So as you as the Israel, like this practicing the faith and really doing, especially being, like I said, even if you're having sex, being loyal to your spouse. See, do see you doing shit. What they say in the Quran? They hope that the prophet that they. I'm worried about if he fuck on some fraud shit, he fuck it up and he on some fraud shit. I know the reason what I do, but like I said, I'm celibate modified. But like I said, being around that shit is pulling down my frequency. So it still don't even count to the same shit. But that's why I said, being this shit the past couple years, I said, I've been with the video back in 2018. You Step Up, I'm Out. Even made a video on my new channel now, Return to Outside of Candor, confirming that I'm still out. I've been saw this shit back in 18. And then on top of that, 18, I'm naming events from the previous 7 years of that, which would have been back to 2011. Started with false arrest with a supposed family member and the ex. And then seeing how the judges were, because they were Masons, she had connections with Masons, so how they basically rigged the trial, bull threatened to put me in contempt for defending myself. That's when I started making plans. Well, a little bit after that, I started reading these books on auric work, and it says, as Yahushua did, you guys spend ample time by yourself to even get into the mastery of the teachings. To learn something is the first part. Now to put it to work is the next part. And if you ain't putting it to work, it's kind of pointless just reading scriptures all day if you ain't practicing what you're claiming. So that's why I said, if you are an Israelite, you should not want to be around this shit, and you damn sure don't want to raise your children in this shit. Like I said, as on top of all you do, talk about, I'm here for the people. Okay. What was Jacob asked when he met the Lord? What did he ask the angel when he was walking on the road? Are you for or against me? What did the angel say? Did he say I'm for you, or he said I'm against you? He said I'm the adversary or the general of thy army. And since Jacob was keeping the law, he knew they aligned together. So, and on top of that, what they say, if they don't carry this doctrine, don't even bid them Godspeed, for it is you're basically multiplying or wishing good luck to evil. So that point is now thrown out. That's now the scriptures right there to destroy you on two levels, where you say, oh, I gotta help my people. The people, like I said, you have YouTube, you got videos galore where people can easily tap in. You can post flyers, or whatever the case. But as Yahushua said, you are of the world, so the world loves you. Even though you get hate in certain situations, other situations, dudes be spiritually fucking. So you can miss me with that shit. I know the reality, and I know why dudes ain't so hyped to leave. You would be hyped to leave, as the Nation of Islam been saying, as Yahushua said in the Bible, especially Revelations 18:4-7. Myriad of time decided, even in the Quran, if those not leaving their homes for the sake of Allah, all you owe to them is guidance. But those who leave their home for the sake, right there, you're not even true to the shit. Those who leave their home for the faith, they are owed assistance. You must aid them. So to sit here and say, "Oh, I'm helping the people know they don't give a fuck." On top of that, it's like it says, you can't help everybody. Some dudes just want to be stuck in this shit. They like it. Exactly. As it says in the Bible, so they go against the scriptures. They love this shit. So for you to say that, you're going against the prophet or the kings and everybody, the the rabbi, priest, king. You can't help everybody. That's the common reality that I have faced when I was a young boy, and now even facing more. A lot of dudes love this shit. They'll sit here and be quiet until shit get to hit the fan. Right there. See? So what Moses say? Let this be your wisdom and understanding, that you know what to do in these times. So now you're saying you're not following the laws because you should have this. You should be aligning with common sense and real shit, which you currently will see will be a threat to your children. And as they always quote exactly Book of Esther, how they was getting ready to kill the Israelites, and they conformed over to being Israelites, the same people that was about to kill them 2 seconds ago. The Proverbs say they'll do some crazy shit. They say, "Oh, we were just plagued." Like, oh, see, at certain type of situations, that is like you can't keep accepting bullshit, and then be like, "Oh, yeah, that's cool and shit." They repented. What the Quran say? If you feel as though your treaty is bullshit, take it back. So here, as we enter the Sabbath, like I said, if you truly are Israel, like I said, I already got my plan made up. I'm already on the way out. Been on the way out, but see, the hatred you got, like I said, a lot of jobs fired you because bitches you was working for wanted to be all spiritual in your shit, being smuts in your shit. You like, nah, be airing them out. So they make up a bullshit reason or for doing bullshit to fire you or to make you quit. So even in employment, see right there, that's why you got to start your own shit. Even in employment opportunities, when you're a hard worker, never calling out, always on time, doing your shit, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, because you don't want to participate, when they got billions of people whom they can see right there, they got billions of drivers who want that shit. I told you, like spoiled princess syndrome, never be told no. You got billions of drivers at whom you can latch on to and ride around with and be a whore of they shit that don't mind. Because I say no, call me Yusef, bitches want to kill you, or AKA put you in jail. We spent 12 years in jail, according to, I believe it was Jasher or Yasher. Yeah, I think it was, or Jubilees. Whether it's a fairy tale, like I said, if this Bible is a fairy tale, they make it that fairy tale to become true. The lessons I learned, like in school, like another video, in school, you do a math problem. Is the person, so-and-so gave Ricky $2. Ricky gave to Johnny $8. Does it matter the person's name? Does it matter the math equation? Same thing. If the Bible's messed up, it was written by philosophers and poets, which were at the time considered to be the highest intellects of the society. So even if you could prove the Bible's wrong, where are the lessons wrong? Return to the side of Canada.